Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Mic check, microphone check.
Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Mic check, microphone check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Left Coast Hockey League semifinals of the COVID Cup Simulation Tournament. We got a huge game 4 here. The B-Ward Biffs taking on the LA Twisted Wristers. LA leads the series 2-1. Huge upset last night, but LA's looking to get a stranglehold on this series. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what we do here. You know the gist. I ain't got to talk no more. Let's get down to the ice and get this motherfucking game 4 started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Staples Center in sunny downtown Los Angeles, California. The bums are out. The fucking Wrister fans are in here going crazy. We got Draisaitl, we got McDavid taking the face-off at center ice. Let's get this huge game 4 underway. Face-off is won by the Wristers. Wristers up 2-1 in this early freaking shot. Fleury saves it. McDavid trying to sneak it in their 5-hole. Not going to get it. Biffs looking to tie up this series, send it back to the B-Ward Tide. And the Wristers are looking to get a stranglehold on this series. Huge game, huge pivotal game here for both teams. Face-off won by the Biffs. Shabbat up for Draisaitl. Draisaitl unable to get it in, but Nylander gets it in with a backhand shot saved by Anderson. Taken by the Wristers. Victor Hedman up for Huberdeau. Huberdeau will gain the zone. Looking for a pass, though. It's taken by Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Shabbat. Sends it up for Rantanen. Rantanen neutral zone. He'll dump, and they will chase. Race is won by the Wristers. McDavid. Pass out to Hedman. He's hit off, though. Send up for Kyle Connor. Wristers got into a lot of penalty trouble there in the end of the last game. And saved by Anderson. A lot of penalty trouble at the end of the third period of the last game. Had like 3 or 4 guys in the box. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Never mind. That was the Draisaitl game. Excuse me. I'm getting my white and green jerseys mixed up. No, that game was a lot more. This series was a lot more disciplined than last night's game. Anyway, Sidney Crosby in the zone. He's checked off, taken by Spurgeon. Spurgeon doesn't get the pass through. It's taken by Shabbat for Crosby. Oh, was trying to sneak it in as Eichel gets it for Gensel. Back to the point. Back for Eichel. Eichel for Hronek for Shabbat. Shabbat's pass. Broken, but he gets it through. Eichel takes a shot. Saved by Anderson. Kept in, though, by Eichel. Eichel checked in the boards. It is taken by Hronek. Hronek still in with Eichel. Big check there. Connor McDavid in. 2-on-1. Slows down, waits for a pass. Tried to skate through 4 Biffs players. But Palat chased it into the corner. Battle for the puck. It's won by Getzel. Getzel, neutral zone. Getzel shot is gloved down by Anderson, and we'll get a whistle. 11:24 left in the first period. No score. Third lines out for both teams is going to be Kuznetsov and O'Reilly. Face-off is won by the Biffs. Nishkinen. It's a weak shot. Anderson will hold on for a whistle. Sorry, doing some behind-the-scenes shit here. Face-off won by the Wristers. Turned over, though, taken by Kreider for Hronek, for Weegar. Back for Kreider. Pass broken up, though, taken by Bouchard. Delayed penalty on the Biffs. For Palat. For Rust. Goldie, net is empty to our left, but they'll touch up. Slashing is going to be the call on Chris Kreider. And LA will go on the first power play of this game with 9:40 left in the first. Face-off won by the Wristers. Oh, one-timer by Kopitar is broken up. Taken by Hannafin for Pietrangelo. He'll go ahead and dump it out the length of the ice. Goes on net. Anderson sends it out. Up for Huberdeau. Wristers will gain the zone, but Huberdeau's shot is saved by Fleury. Unable to set up anything so far halfway through this power play. It's going to be Kuznetsov and Coyle back in the Biff zone. Won by the Biffs, Dobson. He's going to go ahead and clear it out. 1:05 left on the power play. Corralled by Hedman. Hedman sends it up for D'Angelo. D'Angelo sends it back to Kuznetsov and they go off sides. Not many shots here on this power play. I think week one. Faceoff's going to be Coyle and Kuznetsov. Faceoff won by the Wristers. Hedman. Hedman dumps it in. Taken by Weegar. But hit off is Kopitar. Kopitar's hit off too. Picked up by Huberdeau for Kopitar. And it comes out center ice. Wristers need to touch up. 10 seconds left on the power play. In the zone's Huberdeau. Huberdeau gives it over to Buchnevich. Figured out that guy's name last night. I've been mispronouncing it all day. Buchnevich. That's the guy's name. Connor McDavid, he'll gain the zone, surrounded by white sweaters, but gets it to Hughes. Jack Hughes, shot, save, rebound, comes behind the net. It's taken by Dobson. Dobson gets it up for O'Reilly. O'Reilly up for DeBrusque. DeBrusque in the zone, looking for a pass, a lot of traffic. Sends it up for O'Reilly. O'Reilly back to the point for Hronek. Hronek's shot is blocked and taken by the Wristers. Connor sends it up for Hedman. Hedman unable to carry it in, turned over. Taken by the Biffs, Nishkinen. Comes out. Biffs need a touch up. Weegar will get it up to DeBrusque. DeBrusque will dump it in. They'll chase. Taken by the Wristers. In the zone for Farabee. Farabee for Bunting. Hayes doesn't get the shot off. Or he gets a glove on it, and he's going to hold on. 3:57 left in the first period. No score. Going to be O'Reilly and Hayes back in the Biff zone. Face off won by the Biffs, goes behind the net. Dialing for it is Bunting. Gets it up to Weegar. Weegar for Nishkinen. The stick was lifted, but they hold on. Kreider slows it down, gets up Nishkinen. His shot is saved by Anderson. Dialing for the puck is LA, though. Bunting will take it. Sends it up for Hayes. Hayes going to dump it in. LA getting half a change. Kicked down the boards, taken by Weegar. Weegar up for Rantanen. 1.5 left in this first period. Rantanen, he'll gain the zone. Rantanen gets it up front, doesn't get much of a shot, and we got a penalty on the play. It's going to be slashing on Rantanen, and that'll send the Wristers back on the power play. With 1:08 left in the first period. They don't manage to score here, that time will carry over. Face off back in the Biff zone. It's going to be McDavid and Coyle. 1:07 left. Face off won by the Wristers. Ekblad for Connor. Connor's backhand is blocked. Taken by Pietrangelo. And he's going to go ahead and dump it out the length of the ice. 1.5 left on the power play. 40 left in the period. Dahlin. Long lead pass up to McDavid, though. He's harassed. They keep it out. Connor unable to gain the zone. And they'll go ahead and dump it out. 10 seconds left in the first. Ekblad up for Connor. Biff's heavy on the checks there. They keep it. I'm even able to gain the zone once in that last minute of the first. But we'll start the second period with an LA power play. But ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Left Coast Hockey League semifinals of the COVID Cup here at Game 4, LA Twisted Wristers and the B-Ward Biffs. And we'll be right back after these messages. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Much love to our house band, Hostile Takedown. Of course, the B-Ward Biffs General and Manager, J.D. Horror, there on the guitar. Thank you for giving us a little sound during the intermissions. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the stats. During the first period, shots going to the Biffs. Hits going to the Biffs. Time and attack going to the Biffs. Face-offs about even. But LA is going to start this second period on the power play for about 55 seconds. Let's get back down to the ice for the start of the second period. Huge Game 4. Semifinals of the COVID Cup. Back here at Staples Center here in Los Angeles. Face-off at center ice. McDavid and O'Reilly. Wristers remain on the power play. Face-off, though, is won by the Biffs. Pietrangelo mishandles it, though. It's taken by Hughes. Picked up by O'Reilly. He's going to go ahead and dump it out. For some reason, I've lost my power play clock, but maybe it'll come back here. Hannafin goes to offsides. Still 5-on-4 for 15 seconds. Kuznetsov and Coyle. Face-off is won by the Wristers. Kopitar up for Kuznetsov. In the zones, Kuznetsov for Huberdeau. He almost snicks it in. And Fleury just able to get a glove on it. Hit the post. Almost snuck it in there on the backhand. But Fleury will hold on. Back to even strength. Crosby and Hughes will take the face-off back in the Biff zone. Face-off won by the Wristers. Ekblad. LA skating right to the left. Taken by Toffoli. Back to the point for Hedman for Hughes. Shot is blocked. Taken by Sidney Crosby. Crosby checked. Taken by Kopitar. Kopitar for Toffoli. Toffoli unable to get a shot off. It's taken by Hughes. Hughes, big slap shot goes high. Picked back up by the Biffs. Crosby. Crosby dumps it in. They'll chase. But picked up by Hedman. Hedman, big pass up to Toffoli. Toffoli in if he hurries. Puts the brakes on, looking for a pass. but turned over, taken by the Biffs. Hornick up for Crosby. Taken by McDavid, though, stolen. Crosby shot, blocker saved by Fleury. Rebound picked up by Connor. Connor's in the zone. Connor shot. Covered by Fleury. A couple of good looks there by Los Angeles. Marc-Andre Fleury thinks otherwise, though. Draisaitl and McDavid, top lines out for both teams, back in the Biff zone. 15:32 left in the second. Face-off won by the Biffs, Draisaitl. Draisaitl, neutral zone, get up for Nylander. Nylander gets it right to Nylander. Shot is saved by Anderson. Edmund up for McDavid. McDavid in with speed. Slows it down, gets to Connor. Connor shot is gloved down. And Fleury's going to hold on for a whistle. 14:16 left here in the second. No, we're not hitting bongs here in the booth. That's not what you heard. Face-off won by the Wristers. Dahlin sends it behind the nets, picked up by Draisaitl, up for Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo, neutral zone, slows down, checked into the boards, taken by the Wristers, and they're going to go ahead and ice it. Catching up are the Biffs. Face-off will come back down in LA zone. 13:11 left in the second. Kuznetsov and Draisaitl. Third line has to stay out for the Wristers. It is won by the Biffs. Nylander shot goes wide. Gets up for Draisaitl. Draisaitl hit off the puck. Taken by Rust. Rust is hit, though, and kept in. Down for his Draisaitl. He gets it for Rantanen. Rantanen's shot is blocked, taken by the Wristers. Dahlin. Well, Dahlin is checked. Plot in, and with Rust. Rust shoots. He scores. A lot of heavy hits there. Rust just found it. Puts it top shelf on Marc-Andre Fleury, and that sends LA up to an early lead in the second period. Excuse me. 11:42 left in the second. It's going to be Hayes and O'Reilly. Face-off is won by the Biffs. Nishkinen in the zone. Hit up by D'Angelo. Kicked out. Taken by the Wristers. D'Angelo up for Bouchard. Win here for Los Angeles would be huge. 3-1. Biffs would have to go 3 straight. Biffs need to tie it up. Farabee. One-time shot is saved by Fleury. Taken by the Biffs. Picked up by Dobson. Dobson trying to get it out of his zone. He sends it up for Kreider. Kreider looking to do something with it, but it's turned over. Taken by Hayes. Back for Bouchard. Up for Farabee. Farabee will gain, looking for a pass. Not going to get it. Well, gets it to Bunting. Bunting shot. Saved by Fleury. Rebound picked up by Hayes. Hayes backhand goes wide. And taken by Dobson. Dobson up for Coyle. Coyle's going to go ahead and dump it out. Biff's looking for a change. Edmund up for Huberdeau. Up for Ekblad. Ekblad will gain the line. Takes a shot. It's saved by Fleury. Taken by the Biffs. Buchnevich. Turned over. Taken by Hedman. Hedman chased down, though he'll get up for McDavid. McDavid up for Farabee. Farabee for McDavid. McDavid passes it back. Ill-advised pass there. Buchnevich back for DeBrus. DeBrus going to go ahead and dump it in. Biff's changing again. Ekblad behind the net. Gets it for Hedman. Kyle Connor hit off, though, but Huberdeau comes in, bails him out. Back for Ekblad. Ekblad up for Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor in with Connor McDavid. McDavid shot is saved by Fleury. Rebound picked up by Huberdeau. Connor's shot is saved. And we're going to get a whistle. 4:02 left in the second. So far it's been all Los Angeles. Face off back in the Biff zone. It'll be McDavid and Crosby. The past versus the present. Face off won by nobody. Corralled by the Wristers. Ekblad. Ekblad pinching the boards at the red line. Kicks it back, though, taken by Hronek. Hronek retreating, looking for a pass. Gets it up for Getzel. Getzel hit off, though, taken by Eichel. Up for Weegar. Uyghur for Crosby in the zone. They on sides. Pass behind the net for Gensel for Eichel. Eichel back to the point for Uyghur. Uyghur to Eichel. Back to Eichel. Oh, one-time shot is blocked. Poked off by the wristers. McDavid in the zone. Geeks past the defense. Takes a shot in traffic. Kopitar's hit off there. Taken by the Biffs. Draisaitl. 1 minute left here in the second period. LA leads by 1. Puck shoots in behind the nets. Picked up by Hronek. 30 seconds left. Hronek looking to do something with it. Sends up for Rantanen. Rantanen poked off. Taken by Kuznetsov. Back for Palat. Palat in the zone. 7 seconds left. Palat looking for a shot. Couldn't find one. Goes high and out of play. 4.1 seconds left here in the second. Faceoff will be back in the Biff zone. Kuznetsov and Draisaitl. Faceoff is won by the wristers, but not enough time for a shot. Big slap shot goes high. And that's going to do it for this second period. LA gets on the board first. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Game 4 semifinals of the LCHL COVID Cup. We'll be right back after these messages from the Thieves.
Costs $250, not a couple hundred, that's $250,000, ho. And I need that bag right, I need it right now, I need it now. My stock going up. Your shit going down. Need my M&M's all one color, that's yellow. At night I'm serenaded by violins and cellos. Big boy eating good shit, gourmet. Got a sous chef, his name Jorge. Got a pull-up bar in my doorway. I ain't used to shit, I gained more weight, I'm still flexing. And they been peeking. I got that ice and I got that 6 on triple deacon. Got that meth, the boy been geeking. 6 carries of 1. This shit ain't even. Man, they been boring. They been bland. And boy, that's spicy. This that season. I struck my shit for your bitch around. Call me the alpha, the biggest roof. My dick on hang. Call him Mr. Cooper. This shit ain't the same. My shit the future. This shit gon' bang. Every track a shooter. That's 6'8". Every track a hooper. Big bags of Buddha. Zigzags of Bruker. They ain't want that smoke, but your man's a hookah. I got them 50-inch rims up on the bar. Gucci knitted on my necklace, it's a vibe. Big bills, spend your salary in a night. Say you dropped a nearly, told that boy that shit live. That shit live. Told that boy that shit live. Nothing to the shit live. Told that boy that shit live. It's nothing to me, told that boy that shit live. Got them 50-inch rims up on the ride. Gucci knitted on my necklace, it's a vibe. Big bills, spend your salary in a night. Say you dropped a nearly, told that boy that shit live. That shit live. Told that boy that shit live. Nothing to the shit live. Told that boy that shit live. It's nothing to me, told that boy that shit live. Told that boy that shit live. Nothing to me, shit live. Told that boy that shit live. It's nothing to me, told that boy that shit live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Take a look at the stats through 2. Shots heavily going to the wristers. Hits, though, the physical play going to the Biffs. Time and attack going to the wristers. They've been on 2 power plays so far, 0 for 2, but they got the 1 goal. Let's get down to the ice for the start of this third period. Huge game here for both teams. Let's see where we land. Right now, we landed in the Staples Center here in Los Angeles. McDavid and Draisaitl. Top lines out for both teams. We'll take the face-off at center ice. Let's get it going. Face-off is won by the wristers. Connor's hit for McDavid. McDavid. Oh, slap shot goes wide. Taken by Pietrangelo, up for Rantanen. Rantanen hit by McDavid. He'll hold on. Excuse me, by the other Connor. Foul Connor. Nylander in the zone. Not able to do much with it. Sent up for Ekblad. Ekblad for Huberdeau. Back for Hedman. Turnover, though, taken by the Biffs. Rantanen kicks it back for Pietrangelo. Up for Draisaitl. Draisaitl throwing a pass to Shabbat. Gives it to Getzel. Draisaitl's shot is saved by Anderson. Good look there for Draisaitl. Unable to bury it. Crosby and Hughes, 17-11 left in the third. Bristers up by 1, looking to take us 3-1 stranglehold in the series. Kopitar sends it up for Ekblad. Ekblad for Hedman. LA skating left to right. Tyler Toffoli in the zone. Sends it behind the net, taken though by Eichel. For Shabbat in front of the net. Looking to set up LA harassing though. Eichel neutral zone. He'll gain the line. Eichel for Crosby. Crosby shot is saved by Anderson. Rebound picked up by Getzel though. Battling for it in the boards. Battle is won by the wristers. Ekblad though turns it over for Crosby. Crosby back to the point. Pietrangelo back for Crosby. Crosby for Shabbat. Back to Shabbat for Crosby. Nobody seems to want it. Shabbat for Crosby. Back to Shabbat to Pietrangelo to Crosby. Nobody wanted to do anything with that. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. You go. You go, Hugo. All right, Toffoli. Neutral zone. He'll carry it in. Toffoli's centering pass is broken up. Picked up by Jack Hughes. Battling forward is Pietrangelo. He'll win it. Up for Shabbat, back to Pietrangelo. Seems like these guys like to throw it back and forth. O'Reilly, though, comes and takes it, turned over by the Biffs. Niskanen in the zone, in with O'Reilly. He takes a shot, rebound is covered up. Anderson's going to get a whistle. 11:31 left here in the third period. Bristers up by 1. Biffs in desperate need of an answer. Kuznetsov and O'Reilly would take the faceoff back in the LA zone. Faceoff won by the Biffs. Hronek for Kreider. Kreider not able to get the shot. Battling for it in front of the net is Niskanen. He'll win it. Battling for it in front of the net. It's won by Spurgeon. Spurgeon up for Palat. Palat looking for help. Too much traffic. Kuznetsov for Palat. Palat turned it over. Taken by the Biffs. Hronek up for Kreider. Kreider looking for a shot. It was going wide anyway, but Anderson's going to cover it up. 9:39 left here in regulation. LA nursing a 1-goal lead. Kuznetsov and Coyle. Won by the wristers. Spurgeon up for Russ. LA stayed really disciplined. Haven't gone on the penalty kill yet. Kuznetsov unable to gain the zones, taken by Weegar. Weegar up for Coyle. Charlie Coyle, he'll dump it in. Ran down by Spurgeon, though. Ball for in the corner. It's won by Russ. Russ up for McDavid. McDavid hitting center ice. Taken by the Biffs. Pass is turned over, though. Taken by Dahlin. Dahlin unable to gain the line. Taken by the Biffs. Hronek. 6:50 left here in the third period. Pass up for Coyle doesn't get through. Turned over, taken by the wristers. Connor McDavid hit hard into the boards in front of the Biffs bench. Trying to send a message. Kicked out for Hanifin. Hanifin up for Coyle. Charlie Coyle still out there. Coyle for Buchnevich. Buchnevich sends it back to the point. Hanifin redirected a little bit, but held on. Nylander unable to get the shot, taken by the wristers. D'Angelo. 4.5 left here in the third. Biff staying heavy on the hits. Rantanen up for Nylander. Nylander's in the zone. Takes a shot. Saved by Anderson. Kept in by the Biffs. Draisaitl's pass doesn't get through. It's taken by Hayes. Hayes in the zone. Hayes looking for Bunting. Bunting's shot is saved by Fleury. LA holds on, though. Hayes back to Farabee. Farabee to the point for Bouchard. For D'Angelo. Pass broken up, but held on by the wristers. But not for long, though. Biffs up for Nylander. 2 minutes left here in the third. Biffs need a goal. One-time shot is blocked. Taken by Rantanen. Back to the point. Up for Pietrangelo. Puck lands behind the net, taken by the Biffs. Pietrangelo trying to do something with it. Sends it up for Hannafin. Draisaitl backhand shot is saved by Anderson. 1 minute left here in regulation. Fleury still in to our right. Expect him to come out next possession. Eichel up for Pietrangelo, up for Crosby. Crosby harassed, looking to do something with it. Precious seconds dwindling. Biff's able to get possession. Net is empty to our right. Jack Eichel. Turned over, taken by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov with a straight route, doesn't take it. Taken by D'Angelo for Russ. Russ shoots, he scores. Second goal of the game for Russ. This one a lot simpler on the empty net. Looks all but academic here. LA is going to take a 3-1 lead on the LC Cup regular season champion B-War Biffs. 26 seconds left here. Face off won by the Wristers to Foley. Turnover taken by O'Reilly. 20 seconds left. O'Reilly dumps it in. That goes out of play. Shot off in the neutral zone. There'll be no delay of game penalty on that. Face off back in the neutral zone. With a mere 17 seconds left and a 2-goal lead by the Wristers. Biff's looking to get at least take one back. Nishkinen shot is saved by Anderson. Saved by Hedman. Hedman's hit off, but none of this is going to matter. Battle for the neutral zone, and that's going to do it. The Los Angeles Twisted Wristers get a stranglehold on this series, 3-1. We'll be heading back to the B-Ward tomorrow for Game 5 elimination game for the B-Ward Biffs. The LA Twisted Wristers, the Cinderella story of this tournament. A mere 5 wins in the regular season, managed to battle through the play-in tournament, and now they're getting ready to punch their ticket to the COVID Cup Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Ricky Stiles, you've been watching the Left Coast Hockey League, and as always, Dante, our lead's right over there. Why don't you go and grab it and pack that bowl. We out. Peace. Oh yeah, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Sorry, we Game 4 the race out of the Avs and the San Diego Scrolls. We'll be right back.